Now I'll be reviewing in this video the Leatherman survival tool, which is called Leatherman Signal. So we have the Leatherman Signal right here. This is the size of it compared to my palm of my hand. It is lightweight, easy to use, and a great actual tool. Here is the case for it. That's going to be, and this is where you're going to be getting it if you do get one. The great thing about getting it in the Coyote edition, which is this one, is that you get the storage compartment for it, which is awesome as well. So this tool itself is handy for many different uses, but I want to show you a few features and why I do like this version. So first of all, it has a lock right here. So instead of it accidentally opening up or something like this, you can press on this and it locks it up in place, which is great. So let's open it up, and it opens up pretty easily. You can do this and it snaps into place. Now a few things that I want to show you is, first of all, this piece right here, and if something happens to it you can interchange it, which is awesome. There's a few tools here that you can use. Let's go and get to the tools in a second. There's two ways for you to actually put this in your belt. One is this piece right here. Two is this right there. That's what I really like about this, is two ways for you to actually put this in a belt without even using the storage compartment, which actually has a place for your belt to go through, which is good. But the great thing, of course, is being able to have this on the go. So this will easily let you do this, and it's not featured in other tools by Leatherman. Excellent construction again with this. As you can see, the Coyote version is much better looking than the previous version, and the black finish. The great thing about this specific great finish is that even if you rub on it, it doesn't leave a residue in your hands. Now, I'm not sure if the residue that you get from some of the other Leatherman tools was because they were actually a fake copy or not. So that could be one of them, but maybe over the years they actually improved it, so it no longer actually does the black residue, which is good. So we have a few tools here we can actually use. One of this is the sharpener and the whistle. If you want to get the whistle out, it's pretty simple. Press on this down and you can eject it out right here. So this one right here is the sharpener, and you can use this to strike a file in case you really need to. So this is the sharpener itself. The whistle is on the other side right here. So if you want to strike a file, what you have to do is to get the other tool out, which is this tool right here. A little bit harder to get out. Here's the tool. There's a sharp portion right there, and you're really using the other side of it. You're not using the sharp portion. This is the way you're supposed to be able to strike a file, by doing it down. You see the spark? Right there. I don't know if you've seen the spark or not, but that's how you do it. Do it fast enough, and if there is something here that can catch on fire, by doing it enough and there is some combustible material, you're supposed to be able to strike a fire with it. So let's press on the safety lock right here, down, and close it up. This is extremely sharp, so be careful with it. I'm actually touching it, but I can feel that it is pretty sharp. The knife itself, on the other side, it's actually less sharp than this part right here, but still you can easily get cut as well, so be careful when you're closing it also. So that is some of the tools right here. Let's put this right back in. We have to go in and make sure it presses on the side of it right there. Right there, press it on the side until it snaps into place. Few other tools we have on the side of it right here. So most of the other tools are right here, and you just have to get them manually out of here, which is not the best way for you to get them out, but you can press on this right here. When you press on this, it makes it easier to get any of the tools here out of here. So here's one right there. You can open things with this, and I'm getting there a little bit of black residue because this has been oiled up and it is a new tool. So make sure you know why you sometimes get the black residue. That should go away in a few days of use. That's not coming from the tools, it's actually coming from some of the oil that's been put on it. So you know you're getting a fresh copy if you see this actually. But that's alright. So here it is. Here is one of the tools right here. Here's two more. Pressing this down again. And the second one right here. The bottom. This is a bottle opener in case you need it. Press it more. And another mini like a stabbing kind of a tool if you do need it. So we have three tools on this side. This one is very useful in case you need to open a can bottle in a survival mode situation. This one is great in case you actually need to unscrew something. Remember, the safety lock, you have to press on it to move them all back in, otherwise it locks into place. So that's one side of it. And on the other side, we have one more tool here. Let's get the other tool out of here. This tool right here. Which you just have to put it like this. Just pulling it down. Let's get it out. This one is a little bit more tricky. So make sure you press on it down, all the way down, and there we go, we got it out of here. So this is this striker tool right here. You can strike things with it. I don't know what you need to strike it with. And it doubles up as the whistle, so you can whistle with this tool as well. You don't definitely, oh, you can whistle with that one, never mind. This one is not the whistle. Get confused. This one right here is the whistle as well. Doubles up as the fire starter and the whistle, so it's a double survival tool right here. Let's put it back in, and it's a little hard to put them back in, so make sure you always put them back in and it snaps into place so you don't lose it. This one right here as well, the striker tool. Press on this. You don't have to press on it, you just have to press it a little down and in, and it snaps into place. So those are all the tools that you really are getting here with this. And it looks much better than the previous version. Well, the previous version was a little bit too bright for survival use. You don't want it to be too bright when you're going to the forest. And if you are an ex-military dude or a military guy, this is the color you want. You don't want the shiny stuff, because then somebody like a sniper or somebody who's after you can see you like a few miles away. Especially if you're in the military, you don't want to give attention to yourself. So this is a great tool because of that, and the right weight to it is what's really selling here. Because sometimes you just need a few basic tools, and you need to be able to have this on you without adding a lot of extra weight to whatever other things that you have to carry in the military or on a survival situation. So having something that you can use right away with a few basic tools is the benefit of this specific Leatherman signal itself. And the best thing about it is this, and let me show you what I mean, is when you have it in a locked situation, it doesn't go into any other place, it doesn't open accidentally, is the one-handed ability for you to open the knife up in case you need to use it in a survival situation. So that's the big benefit of this tool itself. So otherwise you will have to get a switchblade, which is illegal in most places, And this one is kind of like a switchblade because you can still open it up with one hand, but it's not counting as a switchblade because it's not auto opening up, which makes it an illegal tool. So this is a great everyday carry tool. And another one is what makes it a hand knife, that you can carry it as a civilian in most of the 50 states. As you can see, it's no longer than the palm of your hand. Anything longer than that becomes actually a concealed weapon. So this is just a handy tool that you can kind of have anywhere you kind of go, and in most places it should be totally legal for you to possess. Because of that, it's not long enough for it to be a concealed weapon. With that said, this is a great thing to have. There's going to be a link below. It's not even out yet. The Coyote version is in limited edition supply. It's hard to find it. So this version is not out yet, but if you want to get the original version, you can still get it. This version is going to come into stores very soon. Here is the case itself. It fits greatly into that. And I like that it comes with the carry case as well. So this is a great tool, by the way. I like it. I enjoyed it. And I'm going to be keeping this one because it's going to be added to my collection, and in case I actually need to use it. With this said, if you enjoyed this video and you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and put a comment right below what you think of this Leatherman. Which one are you going to get, the Leatherman Signal or original version or the Coyote stealth version right here?